This is the last in the series on the UK riots. What I want to talk about now is something again that I've never seen before, but according to a police officer friend of mine, has happened before. And it was the marauding mobs of the preferred demographic shouting in Arabic, Allah Akbar. Now, if you didn't find that chilling, then you're not watching the same footage that I'm watching. Now, again, we've got to put this in context. This is on Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer basically radicalised the Muslim community by telling them they were under threat when I honestly don't believe they were. But that's what he said. So in all those towns and cities with large Muslim populations, they put serious amounts of boots on the ground. And you had the pictures, the images of men dressed solely in black, walking the streets with baseball bats, swords, knives, machetes, sticks. Middlesbrough, there was at least 2 or 3 guys beaten with sticks. Mobs just kicked them on the ground. Couldn't really see who they were, couldn't see what back they were from. I'm guessing they were white guys. Same thing happened, I think, in Stoke. Same thing happened, I think, in Birmingham. Well, it definitely happened in Birmingham. I'm not sure about Stoke because there's a bit of a grey area of exactly what happened in Stoke. But in Birmingham, there was a man assaulted outside a pub. And there's other footage, but I don't know where it's from, but just a men dressed in black shouting Al Akbar, attacking other men who appear to be white. Now, that's happened before. It's not new that this happens, that men on their own in communities that, let's get it right, aren't the communities where they live, get attacked by the preferred demographic. But this was different because it was all filmed. So everybody has seen the capabilities, and I wouldn't really call it discipline, but the cohesion of these mobs, the way they stick together, the way they attack in groups. So if there's a guy there on his own, they're not going to attack him on their own. They're going to steam in 4 or 500. And if you look at that and you don't find it chilling, well, I don't think you're reading the room at all. I found it very chilling. And the question is, what are the police going to do about it? Are they just going to ignore it? Has anyone been arrested? Has anyone been charged with any of these offences? Has anyone been charged with a fray? Has anyone been arrested for carrying an offensive weapon when there's actually video evidence? And again, these are all issues that feed into the narrative of two-tier policing. Well, two-tier Keir, it's over to you to sort all this out. And instead of demonising people like me who are making videos calling for peace on the internet, you seem to be supporting tactically, or tacitly I should say, the men of violence from various different groups. And why is that? Why is one group preferred over another? Why do the police face down one group and let another group have free rein? Is there something happening that we don't know about? They're all questions. Look here, you need to start listening to the great British people. And you need to start listening to their concerns and what is giving them such angst in the light of all these events. And again, remember this, Keir, it was you that called these men onto the streets. It wasn't Tommy Robinson, wasn't me, wasn't anybody else. It was you that absolutely terrified the Muslim community and have completely destroyed community relations, I would imagine, in those areas. So anyway, that's it. That's the last one on the riots. I'm hoping and praying that there's nothing happens this weekend, that it's peaceful. And then, well, then we need to start having discussions about how we can change this politically. It's a big problem with Labour being in power, the big majority for 5 years, but we've got to work out a way to get rid of them in 5 years' time and really clean house. See you all soon.